In this video, we're going to learn how to use the automation feature Transition Frame Rate Conversion from AinTransitions extension like a pro. First, you find the Transition Frame Rate Conversion feature by clicking this automation icon, which will take you to the automation section. By default, this tab has only one field with a choice of frame rate and a button. Therefore, it's easy to use, but first we'll consider the reasons why this functionality may be needed. In general, using a transition with a frame rate other than the frame rate of your composition is not a problem. In most cases, this will not cause any difficulties, but in rare cases, depending on the type of transitions, a situation may arise when a black screen may appear at the junction of two slides. This may occur due to the fact that the keyframes do not fall into frames at the transition point. But again, these are rare cases. Changing the frame rate in the transition composition settings will not solve the problem, since the keyframes will also be shifted. Let's see it in action. What's at stake? Our main composition has a 30 frames per second frame rate. Now add a transition, say from the stretch category. This one, and yes, with the right direction. So everything works perfectly. By default, this transition has 25 FPS. Select all the layers and hit the key U to open all the keyframes. We see that all keyframes are located on the borders of the frames as it should be. Let's try changing it to 30 FPS manually and see the problem we face. Oh, we see that now all the keyframes have shifted and are inside the frame. Although the frame is an inseparable unit, the timed indicator moves along the borders of the frames, but now it does not fall on the keyframes. And this is a problem. You need to manually adjust all the keyframes. Well, it's time to try our experimental function with conversion frame rate at the transition. First, return the original frame rate and return to our main composition. Now make the composition active and select the layer with our transition. Let's go back to Automation tab, select a 30 FPS and click to convert to new frame rate. After a few seconds of magic, you'll see the notification that confirms that the frame rate was successfully changed. Now let's check how everything looks inside. We will carry out the same actions as we did before. And yes, we see that the keyframes are located on the borders of the frames. Everything is as it should be. Make sure that the composition settings are really 30 FPS. Yeah, they are really FPS in the settings, and this means that our extension did everything we expected, which is great. Please keep in mind that the conversion function is intended only for transitions from our AinTransitions extension. This will not work for third-party transitions. So I hope you found this video useful, and remember to watch the rest of the videos in this series so you can use this pack with confidence. So this video tutorial for this section is over. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for all the latest updates on new products and offers.